Ever heard of the Ever heard of the degrowth movement? It's started in Europe, like most of these bad ideas did, and it's opposition to the Industrial Revolution. Before the Industrial Revolution, everything was real agrarian. Everybody was a farmer, and the Industrial Revolution came up and shook everything up big time. It changed society altogether, and the differences between the rich and the poor were able to move up. Whereas in the agrarian society, you're poor, you're poor. You're born poor, you're going to stay poor forever. The Industrial Revolution brought incredible potential to life, to human life. I mean, people's standard of living just went through the roof. Poor people back in the day couldn't have furniture unless they made it themselves. But with the Industrial Revolution and the mass production of things are able to be made much cheaper and available to people at a available, affordable rate. But there was always people who hated the Industrial Revolution and the changes in society it made. And, of course, the communists were against it because the whole idea of communism is enslaving people under the state and people just being free to do whatever the hell they wanted to and make money at it even. That was unacceptable. But anyway, this degrowth movement, they use environmentalism as the reason that we have to give up modern society and all the wonderful things like electricity and running water and drugs and everything that modern society industrial revolution has brought us. We're supposed to give all that up because it hurts the earth somehow. I mean, pollution kind of cracks me up because God made everything. Man doesn't make anything. Man takes things that God made, mixes them together, and says, "Oh, look what I made." We don't make anything. God makes things, or God creates things. We don't create anything. We just take, like I said, what God has already created and turn it into other things. Nature recognizes all the different elements of everything that man makes and can break it down in due time. It wouldn't be in our lifetime, a short time, but in a relatively short time, everything would break down into its core ingredients. I mean, like there's a massive oil spill, and they say that the beaches will be destroyed and unusable for generations, and a couple months later, everything looks perfectly cool. Oil's all gone because there's bacteria that eats the oil. There's bacteria that feeds on plastics. There's bacteria that feeds on everything. Everything on Earth recognizes its core elements and will eventually break them down into them and do whatever they do with them. Nature knows its stuff. And this environmentalist thing is just a ruse, really, to degrowth society, to bring us all back to an agrarian lifestyle and live like what they used to call sharecroppers. Where you have a little plot of land, and you're allowed a little plot of land, and you grow all your food on there, and as long as you got enough to pay whoever's land it belongs to, the government or whatever, the king, whatever, as long as you have enough to pay their taxes in food, the rest is yours. And there's no opportunity to move up or advance in any way, shape, or form. You're just born dirt poor and stay dirt poor, and that's how they apparently want it to be again. This degrowth movement, using the environmentalist thing, and say, "Oh, we're destroying the earth." We couldn't destroy the earth if we tried. If every man, woman, and child in the world got up tomorrow morning and said, we're going to destroy the earth, and everybody worked every day, forever, for the rest of the time, on trying to destroy the earth, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. The earth is bigger and more powerful than we are. Like CO2. CO2 is pollution? Really? Well, you tell that to all the plants on Earth that provide the oxygen for the living things on Earth. If you could magically make up a machine to get rid of all CO2 in the atmosphere, everything would die. First the plants, because they breathe it. Then us, because we breathe the exhalations of the plants, oxygen. Without oxygen, all living things die. So, have fun with your subtle science, and they will actually want to punish people for denying climate change. Climate change is real, yes. Man-made climate change, not so. Not so. The major contributor to climate change is the sun. The sun. Not us. We couldn't affect the earth if we tried. If we all on a certain time of day all jumped up and down for a minute, everybody on earth just jumped up and down, try to shake the earth off its axis or something, it wouldn't happen. We couldn't do a damn thing to the earth. The earth could do a hell of a lot of shit to us, but we can't do nothing to the earth. Nah. This climate change crap is more of a political thing. To get us out of modern society, industrialization, get us back into extreme poverty for all, except, of course, the elitist. I don't get it. This world is totally insane. Something's got to be done about this crap. But what? Talk to you later.